Okay, so it's some swelling there.
I don't know if that's swelling. I would like to think that it's just a huge muscle, but I think it might be swelling.
Welcome back to 100 Days. So day 77 was a Sunday and a rest day for me. Chris did hot yoga. You can see more of our food over at the community tab. And day 78 brought another workout with Laura. We started with a metric check.
Get ready, world. Here we go.
Come on, John, get it. Get it. Get it.
First we did pull-ups. I made it to 18 and Chris to 9.
You're saving that 10 for day 100.
Now,
You're smart. You're smart. You're building toward a metric.
Then we both got brave and tried to do a pull-up without our bands, and yeah, that wasn't smart. Afterwards, it was wall sit time. I made it to 3 minutes and Chris to 5 minutes. Laura knows we've been working hard toward our 10K goal, so she had us do speed work on the treadmills that day.
So you got an anaerobic and an aerobic system. So the only way to increase your aerobic ability is to go anaerobic for short periods of time. And then that will like raise your aerobic ceiling.
Laura actually taught me how to do speed work a few weeks ago, so I've been doing a lot of it at home, and it's made a tremendous difference in my running. Basically, you run or jog for 3 to 5 minutes slower than you would normally go, and then for 1 minute you head into the anaerobic zone by sprinting. At this point my heart rate was over 160, which is anaerobic for me. Normally you'd want to do this cycle 8 times, but we cut it short because we only had an hour, and also because Chris broke the treadmill.
It broke. He broke the treadmill.
I mean, Chris is so powerful and so fast and so strong that he broke the treadmill.
It's true.
It's amazing.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, it's like whenever, I don't know if you guys remember, but when Moses Malone broke a backboard in the early 80s.
They don't remember.
You guys don't remember that? It was right when Terms of Endearment came out.
Then we did some of our normal exercises. The rollerboards made a comeback.
All right,
Did that look as graceful as it felt?
Majestic.
Majestic.
And we did jump rope, planks, riser jumps, burpees, and TRX rows and curls.
Laura, you just have to fly like a bird.
Look at Henry. I said look at Henry because of your current maturity level. I meant look at Chris though.
I had some trouble with these leg lifts.
leg lift.
Leg lift. Lift your legs up in the air straight. Yes. Up.
Don't you do anything with that, just lift.
Oh, just lift. Oh yeah, okay, got it. Thanks, that helps. Just do that for 30 seconds.
On the food front, my food tracking and eating in general continues to improve, and Chris is also improving, kind of. So as I mentioned in the last episode, my knee has been swelling and acting up, so on day 79 I had an appointment with Dr. Henry to address the problem. It started with the usual blood pressure, oxygen, and heart rate checks, and then I answered some questions about my knee and did some movements. Basically, Dr. Henry told me it was one of 2 things, patellofemoral syndrome or an injured meniscus. He gave me some exercises to do at home, and we have a follow-up appointment scheduled. But as for exercise, he told me it was okay to keep going. There might be a little discomfort, so I might have to ice it or rest it, but I just needed to let my body be the boss. So that day I ended up doing a 5-mile run on the treadmill and the knee felt pretty good. Here's some of our day 79 food. Day 80, we had a nice relaxing yoga session on the agenda. Like last time, we did a lot of your standard yoga poses: downward dog, chair, plank, cobra, triangle, warrior 2. And I enjoyed the yoga even if it didn't exhaust me. There are definitely some benefits to yoga that are hard to get in other types of exercise. For instance, this pose was a really good stretch for the IT band. The iliotibial band is really important for knee stabilization, and that's something that runners like Chris, and now I guess also myself, depend on.
This is a stretch I've been waiting for my whole life.
We also got some great groin stretches and hamstring stretches. If you've been following along with us and have ramped up your running the past 80 days, I really recommend at least trying a yoga class. Even if, like me, you can't touch your toes, as long as you take it easy, this kind of stuff, flexibility, balance, and stretching, really improves your running and can possibly even prevent an injury.
I don't understand how you're doing that.
Science. Get a spine transplant like Worf did on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
That hurts so bad.
But this particular class was really hard for me. It's funny because I didn't sweat much, but it's really hard to hold these poses. At the same time though, there's something almost meditative about yoga and the way they talk to you. It takes a level of concentration that not every class does, and I do think I'm getting better at it. Like, the happy baby pose is definitely not something I could have done 80 days ago, so it's cool to see that progress. And here's some of our day 80 food pictures. Chris, ice cream? Really? During 100? You can't wait till day 101? Anyway, I'll see you on day 81.
Oh man, this is just beautiful. I can only imagine how this looks on screen right now. Just majestic.
One might say you look majestic right now.
I do.